Hey, what's going on everyone? DredgeX97 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Shattered Glass Junkions. Just kidding. My entire collection, which has grown quite a bit since my last update. Yes, quite a bit, embarrassingly. Some of them are unpainted, but they will be painted in the near future. Hopefully, unless I die. Alright, so moving things right along, we have the Junkions with the two combiners. And I gotta say, I don't like patting myself on the back, but I'm a simple, basic person. You get black, purple, and gray together, and of course I'm gonna love it. I need to update the yellow, maybe. I don't know. I like the way it looks as is. I might add more color, might not. Who cares? It's my collection. Unless someone wants to buy him, then I might care. And then, of course, Retgar is front and center, leading the entire horde. And then we got another Retgar who's just chilling, I guess. Yeah, so some of these are official, as you can see, like this Retgar is official. This dude, that dude are official. Everything else is a repaint. And yeah, for the combiners, I did two different takes on them. I did one with darker paint and then one with brighter paint. And when I painted them all at the same time. So everyone that used the dark color paint was painted more or less the same time. There was kind of like a month or two gap. And then the brighter paint, they were all painted simultaneously. I had a bit more control over that. Um, Not more control, but I was more consistent with the painting. So yeah, Shattered Glass Junkions looking pretty cool in my opinion. Just don't ask how the torsos look in robot mode. That's not so good. Now moving right along, up top we have the Cybertronian Council of sorts. Um, those Cyber Battalion Jetfires are Sentinel Prime's guards. I am using Astro Train and Sentinel Prime, a Shattered Glass Sentinel Prime. I may paint his head purple just so it matches. We'll see. Right here we have Alpha Trion, which is canonically how he looks in the comics, apparently. And then we have, I want to call him Mortalis or something because he looks, look at those red eyes. He looks like he's just ready to kill someone. And look at those shoulder pauldrons. He is just ready to wage war on something. Then we have another senator. Maybe I'll use that as Alpha Trion. I don't know. Here we have Orion Pax before he takes up the mantle or the matrix of leadership. And then we have a representative from the Miners Guild. They're basically an evil corporation that uses slave labor. So, yeah, that totally doesn't happen in our world. And then eventually I'm going to repaint Metroplex. I'm assuming maybe in Scorponaut colors, because I like lime green. And if you saw my post about making a G2 dirtbag, I think that green turned out pretty good. So, gotta finish him. Oh, and then doing some more G2 stuff with a G2 Volt. Or, no, is that Jolt? Yeah, G2 Jolt. I'm making a Sizzle, this guy, out of a T30 Trailbreaker. But right now I got him sitting in whatever this stuff is. Isopropyl alcohol? Yeah, so I'm having him cleaned up. That way I can paint him better. And this guy I'm going to turn into Volt. And then I have a G2, or my version of G2 Skyjack. I'm going to be painting his chest and waist black. That way it's more cohesive. Or I may just leave it white. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. And I flipped his wings around to see how they would look, because I love up-to-wing robot modes. And one of the pieces broke. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it snapped. So now I can't flip them back. Woo! Yeah. And for some of you, you've been asking me about Shattered Glass Superion. Well, I am basing him off of G2 Smoke Jumper and Dreadwing. So, yeah, just got to work on that. I shaved off all their faces. That way they all have face plates. So, Yeah, I don't know if I did that good of a job, but I like the way it turns out. Now, for Superion Combine Mode, I not quite certain what I want to do. I know for a fact I want to get rid of the horns. That way it can look more like Dreadwing over here. And I'll probably paint the face paint. I'll probably paint the face black. That way it's all black with a red visor. So that way the bigger guy is more consistent. And here they are so far. A lot of dark blue and then of course the bright blue. So there's still very much a work in progress, just like the Junkion Combiner. It's going to take some time. And we just got a new doggo. She's just vibing. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Although her head looks like it's too big for her body, so that's kind of funny. Hi, Ember. Oh, good girl. So moving right along, we have the Shattered Glass, my Shattered Glass Constructicons. I know they're supposed to be white and red, but that set gets so expensive. There's a third-party set that takes Devastator and makes him the Shattered Glass colors, but it normally goes for like $200 to $400. So yeah, maybe next year with income tax if it's still available. So we have the leader right here being Scrapper, then of course Mix Master, Rampage, Long Haul, Overload, and then High Tower, and Gravedigger? Whoever the... It's not Scoop. Whoever the bucket guy is. I don't know. There's so many Constructicons, you could just come up with a name, and that's probably him. If you're wondering what's with this right here, I like to jokingly say that Studio Series Scourge's blast effect looks like a dildo, and this guy has a port right at his crotch, so, you know, or belly button, if you don't want to be gross. He has a belly button laser. Then yeah, the upper echelon of the Decepticons. Bruticus is not an upper echelon member, I just keep forgetting to put him up top. And, you know, I need an excuse to have so few figures on their own shelf. On their own shelf, my apologies. So, starting things off, we got Shockwave and Shockwave's different forms. Obviously, I need to update the sticker. You're going to hear that a lot. Custom Galvatron with the messed up orange paint, which, I think it's fine. I'll just leave it. That looks good enough for me. Looks like it's a fiery effect coming from his chest, and since in Shattered Glass they have embers, it just makes... Oh yeah, speaking of Ember, that's her name. Totally did not name her after Shattered Glass, but because my girlfriend cannot say the word Ember, she calls her Amber. So, yeah, I just thought it would be funny to be mean to my girlfriend. Can't say the dog's name. And then, of course, we have Shattered Glass Megatron, and Onslaught, Vortex, Blastoff, Swindle, and Brawl, and Shattered Glass Starscream, and Tarn, which, you know, was a simple mask swap and quick paint job. Sorry, allergies are kicking my butt. And, of course, the official Dreadshot! Oh, man, I've been wanting this guy for... I don't know, when did Broken Mirror come out? 2013? So, a long time. And, of course, my two customs, which, you know, I didn't realize were the wrong shade. I always thought Dreadshot was more blue, so, yeah. If you're wondering how I got Dreadshot, me and a couple other guys pitched in to get the Invasion box set, and all I got from the box set was Dreadshot and Metal Hawk. Everyone else... were mailed to the people that paid for them, so it was really awesome. So a huge shout out to the two guys that helped chip in for this. You know who you are. I don't know if you're comfortable with me sharing who you are, but thank you. You guys rock. I appreciate you both. All right, so moving along, we have the Decepticons of Earth. We have Blackout and Grinder, and then we have Dropshot. What was I going to call that guy? He's not Onslaught. This guy is going to be Flak, since he's a little tiny dude. He's going to be Flak. I kind of want to call that dude Pipe Bomb, because Pipe Bomb is like a cool sounding name, but Maybe Hard Shell or something like that. I don't know. Bomb Blast, Blast Charge, something. I'll think of something later on. And then we have Mind Wipe from Strafe, then we have Viper from Power Glide, and then we have Sunstorm from Sunstorm, which, in case you didn't know this, in the comics, they use that figure to make Sunstorm. All I gotta do is update the faction symbols. Then we got Barricade. I tried to make a Barricade in green and white as a reference to Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and the paint just kind of flaked off when I took the tape off, so that's not a whole lot of fun. That's no bueno. I guess while I'm here, that is going to be Shatterglass Terminus, since in the IDW comics, Terminus and Megatron are basically the same looking character. Thought I'd do that here. 2 unfinished sound waves, and then Shatterglass Thunderblast out of Scourge. So yeah, I got lots of customs going on, as you could tell. So many going on, and not enough time. And since I've been on vacation, I've been trying to work on them, but that's also kind of a lie. I've just been kind of enjoying time with my girlfriend. So this is the longest I have not talked with her and spend time with her. I work a lot, and I got a girlfriend, so you know how it goes, guys who are dating. Alright, moving forward, we have Shatterglass Astro Train. I'm thinking about just using him as Mind Wipe on Cybertron. Yeah, this is the Cybertronian Decepticon, so it's going to be Mind Wipe on Cybertron. He's going to be black and red before he turns to white and red. I know Acid Storm, or not Acid Storm. I'm not quite certain who to use this guy, because the new G-Axis looks pretty dope, and I was thinking about repainting him. But this guy also just looks cool right here, so he's generic Seeker, I guess. It's cool to have Seekers. And then Cyclonus, and then Snowcat, and then Jetstorm, and then some other Seekers. Jetstorm, Skyblast, I don't know, just think of names. Just generic Decepticons. Of course, Bumblebee is playing the part as the Vehicons, because he just looks so similar to Vehicons from Prime. It's surreal. It's unreal, actually. And then, of course, I'm using the full of Cybertron Combaticons as Decepticons. They might get names or remain unnamed. Just cannon fodder, I guess. Just people to die. And then, of course, an Insecticon, Bombshell? Maybe? I don't know Decepticon or Insecticons, okay? Bombshell. His name's Bombshell. We'll go with that. And then we have Kickstart and Smoke Jumper. Yeah, we'll call this guy Smoke Jumper. And Helicopter Decepticon. And then we have Stinger, which I kind of like him being mostly yellow. I might add the black stripes to him, still undecided on that, but yeah, Stinger. And the reason why his face is messed up is because he was tortured, and they scraped off his face, and he just put some yellow paint on it, and he uses that as a reminder for why he fights, because he was tortured and mutilated. And then we have a little Shockwave right here. I wanted to call him Point Blank, but apparently that's an Autobot, so I'll think of something. He might just be like a background character. And then, of course, Catgut, which needs to go up here. Shatterglass Catgut, which I think makes more sense to use that because of the color scheme, but oh well, maybe I'm just crazy. Alright, now for the Cybertronian Autobots. Where do we begin? How about with Blaster and Steeljaw, and then Optimus Prime and Elita 1 from GTS Override. I might make a new Elita 1 based off the new Override figure. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And Winged Saber and Grimlock and Hot Rod, Perceptor in the back. This guy is going to be a Shatterglass Omnibot, but I can't remember which one. I'm not too proficient on their names, as everyone can probably figure out by now. And then Shatterglass Chaz, not using a Fall of Cybertron Jazz mold. Hardhead using Quake, and then Barricade using Prowl, and then Bumblebee using Fall of Cybertron Jazz, and then not Jazz, can't remember his name. Ironhide, why can't I remember his name? I know it. Ricochet, there we go. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize the paint bled out so much. Ooh. So we got Ricochet using Sideswipe, Mirage using Decepticon Mirage. I'm using this guy as a Warpath. I'm not too fond of the new Warpath mold. If you like him, good for you. I think he's too tiny, so I like this guy. Of course, I can also use him as Hardhead if I wanted to, because he bears quite a lot in common with him. And then Cybertronian Big Daddy, which I just love this color scheme. How can you not? And then Windblade with Thunderblast color, so yeah, pretty unique, I guess. And then we have Clocker and Clocker. This is his upgraded mode, I guess. Oh, Groove. There we go. I used Groove for the limbs over there. Then we have Groove right here, because apparently this is the official reuse, and I need a sticker on him. Whoops. And I guess that's all the Cybertronian Autobots I got. I guess good diversity. A lot of different figures being used, so cool. And then moving right along, we have... Oh, crap. Bit of a dilemma. This is going to be Silverbolt before he becomes a combiner, so he'll be shrinking down a little bit. And then in the back, we have... Alright, no, I'm using this guy as Skyfire. This guy, I probably said it at some other video. That guy is going to be Strafe, Metroplex, and Power Glide. I really do like this mold, obviously, since I own it twice. It's cool. It's big. It's menacing. And then, of course, I recently got Rodimus Prime, or Rodimus Unicronus. So I'm thinking about getting some upgrade kits for him. I'm trying to find the shoulder upgrades, but that just doesn't exist. So if you want to sell me your shoulder upgrades, I'll gladly buy them off of you. Hit me up on my Discord, yeah? And then my custom Broken Mirror Optimus. So I put him here because this is kind of the Earth mode guys as well. So yeah. The big bruisers, if you will. And then moving right along, we have Omega Doom. Not really. This is what inspires the Omega Dooms. These are like the Alpha Centuries. So Omega is the last resort. These guys are the first resort, and there's like a whole bunch of them, but they all die. So Omega Doom is using all their parts, because this is how tall they are. The Alpha Centuries are just barely taller. You know, they're just really big dudes. And then the Ark, which I'm going to paint it different colors, like purple, and black and gray, probably. Haven't quite decided what colors to use, but if you guys seen TFI Creations Shatterglass Gigawatt thing, he just, you know, used like a shader or whatever to change his color, and I honestly like the way that looked. And then we have the Auto Troopers. That guy needs to get painted up, but you saw how many projects I got going on. We got the Auto Troopers, and then the Heavy Auto Troopers, and then an Auto Trooper Commander in orange, and then yada yada yada. So overall, I'm digging how they turned out so far. Alright, moving right along for the Earth Autobots. In the back, we have Grapple using Cybertron Mudflap, and then Ratchet using Ratchet. Hi, Rascal. And then Sunstreaker using that red Sunstreaker. Road Rage is going to be, bless you, Trax. And then my custom Hoist, which I made out of Lift Ticket, which I don't know why on camera he looks cleaner than he does in person. Like, in person, his head looks way dirtier, so I guess his head is just really shiny. But yeah, I still really like how this turned out. Again, not patting myself on the back, but it's just one of the few things that I made that I like. Um, and then we have Earth Mode, Ricochet, and then Drift. The official Drift is way too expensive, but there's a black and red Drift that you can just buy for less than 30 bucks, probably. And then Sideburn, which I didn't realize this till like 5 minutes after I bought this guy. The official Shatterglass Sideburn uses the Universe repaint, not Super. So, whoops. And then in front of him is Big Daddy, which, Big Daddy. How can you go wrong with that? Then for Goldbug, I am using this Beast Hunter's Bumblebee because I still like him way more than the official one. And then, of course, we have Ironhide. I still need to paint his chest, but that'll get done eventually. And then we have probably... who's the protective bot that's a police car? Chase? Probably Chase. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Someone's going to correct me in the comments if you guys stayed that long. And then we have Fix-It over in the back, which I guess maybe I can have him as first aid. Maybe. And then moving right along, we have Pipes, which again, he needs a sticker. And then Red Alert, who is using Cannonball. So there's quite a few medics I got. Ratchet, First Aid, Red Alert, Hoist. There we go. I'm sorry. This is like the third time I've had to record this, so I'm losing my voice, guys. And then moving right along, we have Strong Arm using her repaint, and then Beachcomber, and then we got all these blue dudes right here. We got Wheeljack using Dark Energon, Wheeljack. Then we got whoever this guy's supposed to be. I did not look him up. I think is it Smokescreen or Blue Streak? But I'm using Silver Streak. Names, man, what do they even mean? And I'm using him as Rapido because Rapido needs some love, And then we have Shatterglass Hubcap and this Flame War figure, which still keep on forgetting to give her a name. Probably Alita, just to be funny. Someone suggested Alita, so I might go with that. And then, of course, Huffer over there, and Cliff Jumper, and since Sideburns right there, still haven't thought who to make this guy. I don't know. I mean, I love the way he looks as a Shattered Glass guy. Originally, he was going to be my Hot Rod. Maybe, no, I can't do Hot Shot. I'll think of something eventually, but for now, generic Autobot. Maybe he could be an Auto Trooper Commander, because he does look pretty neat next to... Oh, hold up. Next to the Auto Trooper, so he might just be an Auto Trooper specialist. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, yes, and of course Magnus before he becomes Ultra Magnus. But I want to do like a Laser Prime special, much like what I did with my Nemesis Primes. Call it Laser Prime time. So that's why he's over here. Just gotta clear out this spot over here. Oh, and that custom is supposed to be, sorry, Buckethead. But I think I might just use that as Shattered Glass Scoop. Or some other Autobot. Maybe one of the build team members. I don't know. And this isn't Shattered Glass related, but I just love how this guy... Oh, hold up. I just love how this guy looks with, like, the claw arms. It's like the Jaws of Life, but the claws of death. And using this as a mask allows him to actually turn his head to the side. So I think it looks cool as, like, a battle mask. And, since this is in his way, it just kind of allows for better articulation. So I'm just going to keep it like that. And then, speaking of first aid, I am turning Combiner Wars Trailbreaker, mixing in with Red Alert to make Flatline, Decepticon Flatline. But I was also kind of thinking about making this first aid. That way the Protectobots can be kind of combiners or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use this as Shatterglass First Aid or for regular Decepticon Flatline? I kind of like it as Flatline. I haven't put a faction sticker on yet, so nothing's set in stone, but kind of got my eyes on Flatline. Oh, and then one last custom. I made a Flame War. Not the best, I'll admit, but you know, not terrible, and it's way cheaper than the official. Unfortunately, I didn't use Prime RC. I used Elita 1, so the head's not the right mold, but, you know, as an interpretation, it's not so bad. So, yeah. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching and for being patient with me. I do apologize about the delay, but life is busy, and as immense as this collection is, it's a hobby, so it's always going to be lower down on the list of priorities. A huge shout out to everyone that's been liking the videos and subscribing recently. I surpassed 700 subscribers, and I still haven't made the 600 subscriber special, so again, I'm sorry, but thank you for everyone who's been checking out my videos. It's really refreshing to see that there's people that actually like what I do. I'm one of those people, I feel kind of guilty doing this because, you know, it's a hobby, and look at my spare bedroom. It's Transformers everywhere, and I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me, for leaving nice comments, even leaving the rude ones. Those are always funny to respond to. If you're wondering why I'm sweating so bad, our AC quit working, and it's taking forever to cool down in here, so about half tempted to go chill in my truck for a little bit. As far as what's next, I really want to finish Shatterglass Uperion. I've been putting him off. I've been trying to just enjoy vacation. Plus, we got a dog, so, you know, spending time with her. As far as other things I'm working on G2 stuff because I recently just decided to start liking G2 for no reason. It's a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Rascal. So, yeah, I got my hands full with work, customs, life. I am. Oh, shoot. Oh. And, yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing well. Hi, Ember. And staying safe. And, no, Rascal doesn't want to hug. And I hope God blesses each and every one of you so you guys have healthy, prosperous lives. And, I guess that's about it. So, God bless, stay safe, and y'all have an amazing week. And I'll be seeing you, or you'll be seeing me. I don't work for the NSA, so you'll probably be seeing me next time. Thanks for watching. I gotta figure out how to pause the video. I'll just pull an Emgo, palm in your face. I'm not as cool as Emgo, but yeah, thank you everyone, and have a good one. Adios.